known Kevin for a long time, way back when I was a young assistant, and he was running the best high school program in the country, and got to be friends and have a ton of respect for him. And you know I told him this summer what he did last year was maybe one of the greatest coaching jobs of the last 20 years. You know, his kids play so hard. They disrupt. They really force you in practice in the 2 days of preparation to kind of throw away a lot of what you do and try to, you know, because you have to go against their denial and their pressure, and you just don't see that type of defense very often, and it's hard to prepare for. Probably a really good chance we'll see him down the road again, and you know, I wish him all the love. Proud of our guys. You know, winning on the road in college basketball isn't easy. You know, these guys continue to prepare the right way, carry out the game plan. You know, NC State has a bunch of very athletic and talented attacking guards, and we worked hard the last couple of days on trying to do a good job of guarding the basketball and trying to keep the floor tight and take away a lot of their driving lines, and I think our guys, for the most part, did a pretty good job of that. I thought Kai Ruths gave us a great second half after not playing many minutes early in the first half. We had a bunch of guys, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double figures. I mean, Kadir Traore had 9, so I'm counting him right there. But shared the ball, played well together, stepped up, made shots, and really guarded.
Pat, obviously probably a best case scenario for you as far as Chucky's concerned, getting him back, having him play well, and then, you know, having a lead to the point where you feel you can rest him there at the end. How was he feeling after playing today? And could you just speak about things you saw from him in his first game back?
I haven't, how he's feeling right now, I haven't talked to him. I mean, I just addressed the team, then I came right inside to you guys, but you're right, I mean, he made it through the whole game. I didn't see any issues, or didn't hear any issues from him or from Katie Kresnick, our sports medicine person. So, you know, he got through the game, seems like in good shape, and you're right, we got a rest day tomorrow, and then we'll have 2 days of preparation to get ready for Notre Dame, and hopefully he continues to progress and keep moving forward and be ready for the game on Sunday. I thought he played really well. Hasn't had a lot of conditioning the last several days, so you could tell he got winded a couple times there and got him some blows, but the game was really getting up and down. I thought our transition was really good, but I thought he did a good job in his first game back.
But you see, to have a group of guys who don't need external motivation to drive themselves, to have the focus and energy, is that an attribute that you recruited for, to have these kind of guys who are self-starters, or is that something that, you know, the culture has kind of built this team out?
Well, I think a big part of it is their makeup. It's in their DNA that, you know, they're just, I've said it many times, and you've been in a lot of those press conferences. They are great in their daily process. They just are. Pros, as I like to say. They're mature. They take care of their business. They lock in on scouting report. They watch film. They take care of their bodies. Those guys really trust Eli, our strength and conditioning guy, who's, like I said, the best in the country. They get their repetitions up in on their own. They're just, they're very self-motivated. I like to think, you know, the way we operate in our culture helps to sustain that and continue to build on that. But you have to give credit to their makeup, where they come from, how they were raised, the way they go about their things. And we look for those things in recruiting and in the transfer portal. These guys come from winning programs. They know how to win, and they've proven that this year.
How much of that factors into the kind of start that you had tonight? Because you guys kind of really took you to it right from the get-go.
Yeah, but you know, we kind of break the game down into 10 4-minute segments, and we always say no one of those segments is more or less important than any of the others. But you know, we just say when that ball goes up at the jump circle, our readiness is really important. And did a good job getting some stops early on, and just got off to a good start. Made shots, just got a little bit of momentum, and kind of rode that wave from the beginning. You're right. We always say it begins at the beginning. And whether it's a set play, if it starts really well, there's a chance that it's going to end really well. We like to think that with how we play in our games as well.
I may have missed this earlier, but there's a lot of talk on the broadcast about you wanting to see Chucky Hepburn, be a little bit more talked about nationally. Do you feel like games like this continue to help his case?
Yeah, I mean, I believe Chucky's. I wouldn't trade him for any point guard in the country. And some of those finals for the point guard of the year, the Bob Cousy Award, whatever that is, he wasn't on it. I mean, they got it wrong. I can promise you that. So, a lot of times those things or many times those things are out of your control. You can't do anything about it. All you can do about it is how you play and how you lead your team and how you continue to win. But he leads. He's a pro every single day. He's a straight up winner. He's a stud on both ends of the floor. Like I said, I knew he was going to be really good, but I didn't know he was going to be this good. He's special. So any list of the best point guards in the country, he should be on it, 1,000%. Chucky's not the type of guy that just lives for accolades and individual attention and awards and things like that. He's more proud of W's and winning and championships, and he's leading this team in a great season, and hopefully we continue to progress as we get close to March Madness.
Have you ever had a player wear a mask like James is tonight? It seemed like it gave him some trouble there early in the second half, and just how do you think?
Yeah, I mean, James, gosh darn, I mean, not only had all his teeth knocked out there, he's got facial fractures, they had to pull bone fragments out of his upper lip. I mean, it was a mess. And, he was texting me from the dentist chair saying, I'll be ready for practice tomorrow and I'm playing on Wednesday. And that's when I kind of said, James, let's kind of relax and talk to the medical people first. And, so he had to wear a mouthpiece, obviously. And then our engineering school at the University of Louisville, I don't know if you guys know this yet, but James went over there and they built the mask. They form-fitted it to his face. They have all that technology over there. I mean, we made one phone call, and the dean and all of them were like, come on over. I mean, that's Louisville. That's how much basketball matters here. And they kind of designed his own mask. I mean, he's such a nice, sweet kid that's tough as nails. When he has that thing on, man, he looks like the bad guy in one of those murder movies or something like that. I mean, he's got it's got the lines right there, like, I don't know, Hannibal Lecter type thing. I don't know what it is. I saw him like, James, you look mean. I don't think he was in the mood to hear that he looked mean, and he's got all this dental work that just happened and broken bones in his face. But he's tough, and James is from right down the road, so coming back here means a lot to him. His mom's here, his grandfather's here, who he's named after. His grandfather's a veteran. He's out there, if you guys saw him in the wheelchair. It was just awesome for him to see his grandson, his namesake, out here on the biggest stage in the ACC, catching lobs, getting his teeth knocked out, the whole gamut. It's pretty darn cool.
Anything else for Coach Kelsey? All right, thank you.
Thank you.